What's this PS1 game? There's a jester, so I guess it could be Pandemonium? No, that game's a side-scroller. Ah, I know. Based on the visual style, it's clearly a Spyro game, and this is one of the secondary characters. No, it's not that either. It's Jinx. What, you don't know Jinx? Jinx is a Europe-exclusive first-party Sony title that was released all the way in 2003. You play as Jinx the Jester in a pretty typical 32-bit era platformer. You jump over obstacles, you collect various items for random characters such as flowers or cows, you unlock new levels that you select through a hub world, you push blocks, as seemed to be a requirement for all games that came out after Tomb Raider. Seriously though, what's with all these games where you play as jesters? Were the developers like, you know what all kids dream to be? Yeah, that's right, a jester. I mean, if anything, that would have been enough to put me off of getting the game, had it come to my region, which it didn't. Really, this is clearly a budget title, and a last-ditch effort by Sony to please European PS1 owners who still hadn't gotten a PS2. There's no intro FMV, and there isn't even voice acting, just a bunch of reading. If there's one thing kids love, it's reading. It's not terrible though. There are some pretty good visuals, as you'd expect for a late first-party release. The title screen looks great, as does this really cool-looking loading screen. The jumping and movement is also very responsive and feels good. I made a lot of jumps I was worried I wouldn't, so it's clear the developers put some effort into what they were making. Still, some other areas are less impressive. For one thing, the swimming feels awkward, and you can't jump out of the water like you can in most games of the genre. The hitboxes of the enemies are also way too small. A lot of the time, I found myself chasing them around, swinging away until I could land a hit. It's also kind of interesting how you can jump on top of them without either of you taking damage, which isn't something you'd expect. At the end of the day, this is an incredibly bland game, with not a lot of personality. The PlayStation had a large number of high-quality games in the genre, so there's not much of a reason to play this one. But I guess it might be worth checking out if you're interested in PS1 games that came out well into the PS2 era.